So internet is redonkulous. When, like, obvious great things, obvious difficult things. One thing that the internet does on a kind of cultural level, and cultures are built out of individuals, is it helps trends linger. In the sense that if it suddenly got trendy for a community somewhere that's like in some city or something to do something for a while, that thing would last within that community, within like the culture of a country like America or something, and then it'd be like one city that something lingers for a bit in that city or whatever. They don't have global communication for that trend, that whatever it is, like tendency to spread. So most things ended within a year. It was just like bam, it was everywhere in a tiny little hub, and then it faded. And then very rarely would something actually make it to the full cosmos of the whole country, let alone the world. So one thing the internet has done is it has, because it goes somewhere, it kind of sticks there. Now it's like in the internet that anybody can look at it. And the thing that would be an offhand comment once in a while, like a few things, and they would like balloon up if something got trending, they would fade away and disappear. Now it's there, and now it can linger because people can look at the thing just like that paper 6 months later and be like, oh yeah, that's what people think, that's what people believe, that's what's going on right now. And it's like, no, right now was like so long ago, but because the state of being of people hasn't really perceived the fact that this is like everything changes so much, like way more than they think. They can think that things have lingered or that things are the case when they're not. And yeah, it's just, it helps everything stick for longer. And every little tiny trend in any kind of community or whatever now naturally has to feed into and feed from the larger scope. So there's no like a single school having its own trends and communities balloon up for a year and then disappear. That school is being fed from the global, and that school is feeding to the global, and the trends are like aligning with it. So it's not as distinct and specific and unique to itself, yet it's creating unique versions of something that's like a global phenomenon, and every other school is going to be like it and have like its own little sub-community or what trend or whatever it is, but it's based on something that lingers way longer because they're all feeding into and connecting with something that sticks, like the internet. Yeah. That's just a fascinating phenomenon that probably doesn't get enough. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard anybody talk about it. I watch or like listen to and check a lot of things on the internet and around the world, and it's not even on the internet.
Now it is.
Ta-da! We did it.